What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Blueclouds Media, YouTube Sports, and the show's name is Football Man. Your man in the picture is Nate Zion. My co-host is Stephen G. Welcome back again. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you find yourself watching this live on this platform. We're likely to be streaming live on two channels at the same time, X and YouTube at the same time. So wherever you find yourself, you remember you are welcome to this platform. Alexander Isak is the latest trending news surrounding Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea, I then indeed need a striker, but apparently they have signed a young, talented striker and been heavily linked with Alexander Isak. Transfer Bombshell Live Q&A questions Anselmino. Done deal. Yes, done. Then Matt Guiu is the latest player that Chelsea just signed. Barcelona, talented striker, is what Chelsea just signed. Medical, it's yet to be done. I was told medical is to be done very, very soon. He'll be traveling to England and to get his medical done. So this is what we'll be talking about. So guys, don't forget Transfer Madness Day. Yes, we're gonna dive into the Isak and Chelsea rumors. Then also Anselmino, that deal, Guiu, eminent medical, and so much more. Yes, we'll be talking about that. You all know yesterday some rumors surrounding Chelsea regarding the rumors, the link of Alexander Isak. 100 million is a price tag, but I don't know where you stand on it. I don't know where you stand on the Isak rumor. Would you want to pay 100 million? Do you think Chelsea will pay 100 million for Alexander Isak? Is it Alexander Isak? Yeah, Isak. Alexander. Is it Alexander Isak? I may be right or wrong. I don't know. Is it Alexander? Let's say Isak is the right name. Yeah. Would you think Chelsea will pay 100 million to bring Isak from Newcastle United? Are you thinking Newcastle can afford to lose a talented striker like Isak from their football club? Also, we're going to look into these young talented players. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and also drop your comment in the comment section below. Like and subscribe is very, very important. We cannot do a whole hour and a half on this stream without having you guys like it. It's very important. That's how the channel grows. So subscribe it if it's the first time and like it. And as we move on from here, we'll be talking a little bit. I'll talk briefly about these two young players. One from Barcelona, and then the other, I think, is from Boca Juniors, young defender. I think his name is Aaron Anselmino. While Chelsea are trying to get the deal done, and the reports are everywhere. Chelsea are very, very close in securing that signature. Chelsea will not stop bringing in young players. So if you have an issue with young players, then I'll tell you, do not get into social media anyway, because Chelsea will not stop doing. They keep doing it until the world come to an end. So Alexander Isak, it's what we'll be discussing. Anselmino Guiu are the players we'll be targeting and talking about on the show today. So if you're joining me here, do not forget to drop a like and let me know where you're watching the stream from. My name is Nizam, my co-host is Stephen G. And like I said, we'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back to the show, beautiful people. Folks, this is your best transfer channel you can ever find on, channel on the platform or in the world. Yes, YouTube to be precise. The best transfer channel you can find. Yes, and your best host, Nizion himself, and my co-host, Stephen G. The boys are back again with another edition of Transfer Madness. We are talking about Alexander Isak, but my man is here. Before we get into nitty-gritty of today's topics, Isak is in the news, Guiu in the news. Then we have Aaron Anselmino also in the news. So yes, before we get into it, we touch your comments or anything that you're sending to us. Let me welcome my big brother, Stephen G.
What's up, bro?
Not much. I'm doing too much talking. It's time for you to do some of the talking too, brother.
We get to it.
Yeah.
You been good though?
I've been all right, brother. It's just that the Chelsea news, it looks like every day we get someone new. If today it's not Cavasalo, if it's not Cavasalo or whatever his name is, tomorrow is going to be Guiu or Guiu, or tomorrow is going to be our ex-player Guiu, or the next day is going to be another one from Boca Junior. Then the following day is going to be somebody else. Maybe what's his name? The Italian defender.
What, Calafiori?
Calafiori. I'm just tired of it.
You know what? Yeah, I was looking earlier because in terms of the women, it's come out that the women are potentially going to get Lucy Bronze at the end of her contract at the end of the month, yeah? They're looking at signing a PSG women's player, yeah? And another, like a 20-year-old from Barcelona as well. I said, how is it the women's team are buying players from Barcelona, PSG, Lyon, like the top women's sides in football, yeah? And then the men, it's, you're a kid, contract. I ain't got an issue with it, but my point is, you can't only sign kids. And we said this plenty of times, right? And I'm only saying this because one of the things is that it's been reported by The Athletic that Chelsea aren't going to stop going for young players, right? That's not my issue. My issue is if we don't go out and get some experience to go with it. That's where my issue is. And at the moment, all I'm seeing is this Barcelona kid, Mark Guiu. I'm seeing Anselmino. Like, these are the only people that I'm seeing that are actually getting contracts at the moment with us. So I'm like, oh, is this what we're doing? Like, can we actually wake up and try and get someone a bit more experienced?
Okay. It's a lot. Women are signing, the men are also signing. So many signings everywhere. Can the transfer window come to an end? I think if it does, if it comes to an end, then we wouldn't have much to talk about over here. So I wouldn't wish that. I wouldn't wish that. But anyway, let me acknowledge our brothers and sisters watching us live from their comfort zone. I want to say thank you to my brother, Rich Moneymaker. Yes, Rich Moneymaker in the building. Chelsea Perspective. Yes, also in the building. The CFC Dante, man like CFC Dante also in the building. Yes, we have Rich Moneymaker, I just mentioned. Where is Phantom of Mini Topic? Hopefully, we'll see him soon. Rich Moneymaker, thank you very much joining in. He said, big up to all the legends on the panel, especially future coach Steven and everyone. Please hit the like and take a second. If you want to chat, just hit the subscribe. Very easy to grow the channel according to my brother Rich Moneymaker. Still issue with the camera software with my iPad, but hopefully get to sort it. Then we can chat. No problem, Rich Moneymaker. Take it easy. No rush. When you get it done, I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere, brother. Right, Rich Moneymaker said from my contact, we are discussing a lot of players to sign. Alexander Isak has been discussed, but at the moment we will not be paying 100 million. That's the question. That's the question. I don't think Chelsea will pay 100 million. If they will, they would have gone for the Nigerian striker, which will be what's his name again? Osime, Victor Osime will be the one they'll go in for if they want to pay 100 million. These owners won't pay that. Hello, everyone. According to man like Dante, representing the channel all the way far from Australia. I hope Australians are all doing very well. Rich, Chelsea perspective, Rich, want to make a big up, my guy. All right. CFC, the legend in house, and you need sugar. I'm gonna time Dante out according to you guys. Big money, big money. There's Chelsea perspective in poster. Yeah, yes, yes. I'm telling Chelsea perspective. I'm the best YouTube channel on YouTube. Yeah, sports YouTube channel on YouTube. Yes, I'm telling Chelsea perspective. They have to listen to. There's no fight over here. Yeah. More likes, people, more likes. Yes, I told you. Just perspective said more likes, so you guys have to drop the likes on it. Very, very important. All right, CSC Dante say use your spanner coach. Never seen you ever use one L according to him. We have a beautiful game. Beautiful. The Bluetooth phone game. I always say beautiful game, but it's a Bluetooth phone. I'll prefer if you change it to make a beautiful game. Make it easy for me to say instead of your Bluetooth. All right, Bluetooth game. Big up to your brother. Say Bluetooth game. Big up to his brother. Chelsea perspective. The Blues according to Dante. N'Golo Dante. Oh my God, N'Golo Dante. What a name. What a name. The Bluetooth game. Better watch your mouth. Only guy with the power here. Absolutely. Guys, look at the difference here. Dante don't have it. The Bluetooth game don't have it. But Mr. Chelsea perspective, Coachella, my brother, is the only one with the blue color. Yes, he can time everyone here out. Absolutely. All right, so Bluetooth game said, Coach is coming for me. I feel so vulnerable without my spanner. LOL, according to just a perspective, a rich money maker, big up the beautiful game, and you need sugar, according to him. Richie Rich. Big up. Guys, I've gone through it. Yes, we are back here, guys, with another edition of Transfer Talk. Chelsea has been linked with Alexander Isak, and the question is, will Chelsea cover an amount of 100 million to bring in this player? I don't know where you stand. I don't know where you viewers stand on that. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's discuss it. Let's have a very healthy and a beautiful debate on this platform. That's what we're here for. But before, let me go to my right-hand man, Mr. Stevie G. Steven, Alexander Isak, what's your thoughts on it? Isak man himself. What are his strengths? What is his height, strength, goals? Let's talk about his strength, Isak. And do you think he will fit into Chelsea's style, model, and Enzo Maresca's style of play? Is Isak the guy? Would Chelsea pay 100 million for him? Stephen G, over to you.
I definitely don't think we're going to pay that amount of money for him. My other issue is he is... my phone was messing up then. He's 24, right? So last season was his second season in the Premier League. In his first season, he got 10 goals in 22 games. Decent return. His second season, he got 21 in 30, right? He is not worth over 100 million. He's probably, in my opinion, not even worth over 75 million, if I'm being completely honest. Before he went to Newcastle, he'd never had a single season where he'd scored more than 17 goals. 17 was his highest. and that was 3 seasons before he joined Newcastle. So he had 17 goals, then 10 goals, then 1 in 2 games. So I presume he had a really bad injury in that season. Then he went to Newcastle, got 10 in his first season, 25 in his second. So, in my opinion, definitely not worth the value.
So his breakout season was with Newcastle. His breakout season.
Basically, yeah. Last season.
But forget about his breakout season, Stephen. I've seen this guy in international competition. We've seen how prolific and how clinical he can be. A lot of people always also discuss his injury situation. With our injury situation, also we saw the whole team. The whole team was in an handicap room last season, from the captain to vice captain. Everyone was down. Manager was down himself. Do you think Chelsea will be able to manage Isak, even though we know Chelsea's not going to get him? Do you think Chelsea can manage Alexander Isak?
Put it this way, one thing that he is good at, right? One thing that he is good at, and okay, this is based on last season, but last season he had 78 shots. Yeah. He scored 21 goals from 78 shots. That's efficient. If I do the quick maths on that, 21, that's 26%. But I think he hit the target on like 75% of those. So about a third of the shots that he's hitting the target with, he's scoring. Yeah. That's efficient.
Prolific, he is very good in terms of finishing.
And that's something we have lacked. So that would be something that would help. But I just don't see us forking out that money. It's not worth that amount of money, in my opinion. Don't think we'll do it. But like we said, that's one of the things we have missed, though. That is something that he would bring. If I go to the previous season, he had 51 shots in the Premier League. He got 10 goals, but 84% of them hit the target. So if I'm looking at that, so he scored again about 20-odd%, if my maths is correct. 10 divided by 51. Okay, yeah, he scored about 20% in his first Premier League season of all shots he took. And in his second, about 25-26%. So he's always, from what I can tell, well, I say always, it's 2 seasons. In both his seasons, he scored around that 20 to 25% mark of all shots he's took. And he's hitting the target with over 75% in both seasons. And look, that's very impressive. We can't dispute that. That is one thing that is very, very impressive. If you got a striker who's doing that, like if I quickly look at Nicholas Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Watch this end up being better than I thought now that I've said that. If I go to Jackson, okay, so Jackson hit the target on 72% of his shots, had 80 shots and scored 14 goals. So actually, like I thought, it's actually better than I originally thought it would be.
I mean, we all know
the issue is with Jackson, because he's missed so many chances, either by hitting it wide or at the keeper, right? The ones that he's missed, like the one way was like 5 yards out that went over the bar. Can't remember who it was against. Might have been against Forest. I might be wrong. But it was the game at Stamford Bridge, right? The issue with him is that's why you think his is worse, right? In terms of how regularly he hits the target and stuff like that. Because the ones that stick in your head are those big misses that he has to be taken. So automatically in your head, you're going, oh, he must have a worse, like, percentage of his shots hitting the target. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what the issue is there. Like I said, I was wrong, but on face value, you would have thought it would be less.
I mean, from what you're saying, Steven, I'm having the feeling that Chelsea might end up going starting the next season with Nicholas Jackson. Maybe these Barcelona striker that Chelsea just signed might be the backup striker for the season. That's how I'm feeling, because it doesn't look like Chelsea going to bring in any experienced top striker, because they are there, but the players that we've been linked with, there hasn't been any communication at all. We know Gyökeres. We've talked about it. There's no communication between Chelsea and Gyökeres. We've also talked about Gerritsy. Right now, Gerritsy is on his move to Borussia Dortmund, and there so Sesko is also there. But now no one is talking about Sesko. That means that there's no communication going on with Sesko and others. So I don't know if, from what I'm feeling like this is what Chelsea is deriving to. They're gonna end up using the Barcelona young talented striker that they signed that hasn't really, played that much football on the highest level. Is the guy that will come and support Nicholas Jackson. I don't know what you think of that. Guys are coming to the comment real quick.
I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do make a move for Jonathan David. I still think that's
Jonathan David. Yeah,
that's probably the most likely option of everything we've heard so far. Is that we'll make a move for him because the opportunity's there. He's on relatively low wages. He's got 12 months left on his current deal. And you could get him for probably a similar fee to what you got Jackson for. Which means, on face value, if I was a manager, I'd say, we signed you, or rather the club signed you, for about the same fee. Nicholas Jackson has been here longer, but I'm the manager. Neither of you played under me. You're getting fair opportunity. Because that's the way to do it. It's not like one's come in for 30 million, one's come in for 100 million, and then you feel pressured to start the 100 million player because the club's investment in them. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just go, look, your same value that we paid. Therefore, you're fighting for your place. Nobody's an automatic starter. The other thing I'll quickly mention on the Jackson Isak thing, I've now loaded up the Premier League website. The Premier League website for the last season has Jackson hitting the target on 65% of his shots and Isak hitting the target with 67% of his shots. So still very close.
Great.
In terms of how much. The only difference really is the fact that with Jackson, he missed, where was it? He missed 24 big chances. Having said that, it's got Isak as missing 24 big chances.
24 big chances.
It's got Isak missing 21 big chances, scoring 19. So that meant he had 40 big chances. Jackson missing 24 compared to Isak's 21, but scoring 11 compared to Isak's 19.
Okay. Right, Stephen G
and
over there with
scored like
6
more goals as well.
Great.
7 more goals. 7
more goals. Yeah. So thank you very much, Stephen G. Stephen G, thank you for much more statistics being dropped on the platform. Let me see what the fans have to say. Rich Moneymaker said the one issue with Isak does have a lot of injury, but very, very talented, which is spot on. That is true. That is true. I agree with you. Guys, do not forget, we got 12 of you watching here, 13 watching live. If it's the first time seeing my black face in this studio, please don't forget to drop a like on it. If it's the first time seeing that guy on my right-hand side or left-hand side, his white face hiding in the dark, please don't forget to drop a like on the video. We move on from there. Absolutely. Dante said, got an answer, and we move on. Richmond Maker says, CFC Dante, why don't you on your channel we can talk about sugar in Chelsea? All right. Chelsea perspective said that Dante, rumors say say where we did. I did not. Did I take?
Wait, where's that one?
Rumors say where we did. I mean, I don't think it came out
I
right.
don't know where you're looking.
This one. I don't know if I'm not taking it well or it didn't come out. Oh, but it's okay.
Oh no, so I think that's in response to Dante saying
Dante.
that we inquired. So
Okay.
then Chelsea Perspective saying, yeah, rumours say that we did, as in we did inquire.
Okay. Okay. Although he would fit in he'll fit in pretty well according to Dante. CFC Dante said Chelsea Perspective, couple of pretty credible sources insider as well. So we must probably did, but never certain, of course, according to CFC Dante. Rich Moneymaker said everyone that is watching from X. Yes. This is directly from my man himself, a Rich Moneymaker. Anyone watching live on X, please come on to YouTube, log on to live, and then click Blueclouds Media. Click the like and then subscribe to help grow the channel. Remember, it's free, absolutely free. Free to come on and have your say. You have every right to come on and work for whatever thing you want to work for because your opinion, like I said, is very important on this platform. Every platform. Yes, my platform, your opinion is very, very acceptable over here. Yeah, I'm not always right. I could be right, I could be wrong. So you can come over here and challenge me and tell me I'm wrong. CFC Dante, right. Rich Moneymaker said from my account, we only inquire about Alexander Isak, and we were told 100 million to to even to talk to the player, meaning he isn't not for sale, according to my brother. The beautiful game. Yeah, Jackson is a trickster. Yeah, trickster. His eye test gets you every time, but his stat says he's better than that. Boom Havers and that fraud Nunez. Nunez. Hoyland could never. I'm not so sure of that one. Hoyland, is it Holland from Manchester United? Stephen, that's what they mean, right? Holland from Manchester United.
Where are we looking?
He said Holland could never. I'm not so sure what it means, but probably.
Oh, does it relate to their other comment just above it?
Probably.
Jackson's a trickster. His eye test gets you every time, but his stats say he's better than. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that word. Havertz and the fraud and Nunes.
Yeah, that's what he said. I think it's related to that. Rich Moneymaker said, "Don't worry, we are getting experienced backup striker to help Jackson." Yes, we do. We do like Jonathan Davids. Jonathan Davids, from what I read yesterday, he has scored I think 86 in 126, either 156 or 26, 156 Premier League or French league appearances. So that is not bad. 86 for 156 is not bad. Jonathan Davis can do a job, and we need someone to help Jackson out because I was just tired of what I was seeing. Jackson is
Jonathan David. Did you want to know his numbers? You were just on about his numbers.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm right. 86 out of 156 games or appearances. Can you help me out with that?
84 out of 183.
84 out of 183. 83. So I was a bit close. So that's not bad from David. That's not that bad for David. Very good.
No, not bad at all. That's actually good return.
Yeah. A rumor say we did. Okay. Chelsea Perspective, you don't have to bring it back again. We get it. All right. CFC Dante said, don't worry about Coachella mistakes. You get used to them after a while. I get used to that. I do the same thing when I'm typing too. So it's not just Coachella. I'm in the same. So, but I just want to understand what he really meant to say. So sometimes it's not about someone who cannot type. Everyone can type, but sometimes we have autocorrect and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you can even type the same word 2 times and you wouldn't even know because you're in a hurry to send it. So I do understand.
Also, if they're on the phone, it could be like predictive text.
Yeah, like the computer is trying to predict what you want to type next for you. You put it right there before, or even when you're done texting,
it changes it to something different.
Yeah, it changes it for you. So I'm a victim of that. So I know that how that works. I've minimized it a little bit since I changed my phone. The other one was way too bad. But anyway, we're back at it now. We're gonna end the stream with Isak, we're done with Isak, so we're gonna move on from Isak to Magui, and then also another player from Boca Junior. Boca Junior, we all know Maradona, Boca Junior, by the name Aaron Anselmino. Aaron Anselmino, Steven, is another guy. One is a center back and one is a striker. What do you make of these young players, Steven?
Anselmino and Mark Guiu, right?
Let's start with Anselmino because he's now apparently eminent. It's getting close for him to sign. But
yeah, so the only stuff I can really say about him from the little bit that I do know, he's about 6'1". Apparently, he's 19 years old. He's right-footed, so if you want to guess, you'd imagine that he'd be an option for the right-hand side in the future. But yeah, it seems like that's progressing now. We got stuff agreed with the player verbally, so now we just got to agree with Boca Juniors. One of the holdups is that Boca want him on loan until next year, so we buy him now, but we loan him back for a year.
For Boca for 1 year.
Yeah. Until next summer, until June or July 2025. And what Chelsea want to do is they want to buy him now and loan him to Strasbourg is the stuff that I'm seeing about him. So I guess there could be some sort of compromise there. I'd imagine so. It's a small thing, to be honest. So I doubt it'd be a big issue.
I mean, it's also a small risk to take. It's a big gamble, big risk. But
no, I'm on about the stuff about they want him loaned back, whereas Chelsea want to send him to Strasbourg on loan. That's what I'm saying. Like that should be resolved. Like that's not a massive thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, looking at the money involved, also, Stephen. Looking at the money involved, specifically how much
about
are they talking
18
about?
million is what I'm seeing is about 18, 19 million, which isn't even that bad, really, when you think about it. Like 18 million. I think I saw it be. I can't remember if this was for him or for Guiu or both of them. A 6-year deal. I can't remember if that was for both or
it could be for both because 6-year deals will be the least Chelsea will give a player.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dante said 19 million according to Dante. Boca wants.
Yeah, they want about 25 million. I think he's got a release clause or something about $25 million. I think, which I think is about 19 million pounds, roughly.
Beautiful guys. We've done 33 minutes of live streaming. We're streaming to 2 platforms at the same time, and we have interesting topics that we'll be discussing on the show today. We talk about Alexander Isak, the man from Newcastle United. He's been linked with Chelsea, but I doubt Chelsea are going to bring him in. But I don't know where you stand on it if you're watching us live. Wherever you're watching us live, let me know where you're watching us live from. Regarding Alexander Isak, we've also talked about, we're now talking on these young, talented players. Chelsea will not stop bringing in young players. So if you don't want to hear it, then I prefer you start supporting a different football club because that is the model and that's how we're going to go for the next 10 years. They'll keep on bringing in young players until they achieve their aim. So you have to get in. Yeah, this is reality. This is not something that you have to voice out and it's going to change. It's not going to change. Glazers have been doing this for how long? Over 20 years now. Has anything changed? No. Jim Ratcliffe, he only owned 25% of the football club. He
does have sporting control, though, Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, but just 25%.
He's got sporting control. He makes the decisions.
Yeah. He makes decisions, but just 25%, not a whole lot. You can't change much. You can
but they gave part of his thing was he actually gets the sporting control, so he can hire and fire staff, etc. Basically.
I mean, hiring and firing stuff don't change the game, the style of play, or maybe the model of the football club.
No, but as in he can hire and fire the directors, he can hire and fire the manager, he can do all that stuff, basically.
But
which does have an impact because if he can hire and fire them, he can hire and fire the manager, which means the style of play and stuff changes.
I agree. But yeah, guys, just like I said, we're discussing the last two last topics before I think before we hit the 1 hour mark. Yeah, today we're staying within our 1 hour mark. So we don't want to. We got another stream coming out later in the evening, probably 8 p.m. UK time. We'll be talking about Euro. So if you're interested in Euro, the European competitions, yes, you can join us here 8 p.m. UK time, where we will be reviewing the group stages because we had our predictions. We did all the groups to I think group A to F, right, Stephen? If you can,
Yeah.
remember.
So do you want me to basically go over the plan? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So what we're going to essentially do, we're going to look over the groups, who finished where. Was there any surprises, whether that be underperforming or overperforming players or nations as a whole, for example? We're going to look at what our predictions were, how many of those we got correct each, because some were the same, some were different. So we want to see how we did on them. And then stuff like Ukraine made history, not the type you want, but we'll get into that later. So there's a few little
That kind of
things in there,
history.
but the main stuff's looking at us and things like that.
Yeah, beautiful. That's the update. That's what we'll be discussing at 8 p.m. UK time. I think it should be around 3 p.m. my time over here. So yeah, the next 3 hours we'll be back again with another live stream. So
Just
we
over
are
2 hours time from now. 2 hours 20 minutes from now.
All right. So we'll see. We'll try and fit that in. So we still, like I said, guys, do not forget, if you want to join us here on the stream, I will drop a link in the comment section below. And if you're free, if you're busy, you don't want to do it, but if you're free, you want to chat with us discussing some of these transfer links to Chelsea or the done deals. Yes, we have I can't say his last name all the time. Ademirayo, or what? That's the name, right? Ademirayo, something like that. Yeah, the defender from Fulham. If you want to talk about him, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
also.
You completely confused me for a second. So I was like, wait, what?
Those the done deals. I was talking about the done deals and then the incoming. So yeah, we are here. The link is right there. Feel free, jump on. Let's have a chat. Yeah, healthy chat. Very, very, very respectful one. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. Drop it there. Let's argue. You can waffle. I also waffle too. So yeah, we all wafflers.
Whilst we wait for see if anyone joins, the Mark Guiu thing is that he's meant to, according to the Athletic, be having his medical today. Yeah. So apparently he's flying over to do his medical today, that's what the initial reporting is. But obviously, if stuff changes, it won't change by much. It might be like a day or something. Who knows, right? But the plan as of this morning was for him to fly in today and do his medical, or at minimum do part of the medical, because you know how they always say there's like two different parts to the medical. Like you'll see stuff reported like he's done the first part of his medical, second part to be done tomorrow, and all this stuff. So I'd imagine they'll do at minimum part of it today. But yeah, he's meant to be flying in to do the medical today. So I doubt it'll be long till it's official. So that one won't be long now. That's a matter of time. Just get that stuff done, get the media done, then we get the announcement. Probably, I'm guessing at this point, probably by the end of the week, we'd get an announcement, if not the beginning of next week.
Do you think he'll belong to Strasbourg, or they're gonna keep him to help?
I think they'll assess him. I think they'll assess him in pre-season, because when you look at it on paper, right? Currently, we have Broja, Datro, Fofana, Washington, and we've got Jackson. Yeah, with Mark Guiu guy coming in as well, but Datro, Fofana could be loaned or sold. Broja probably be sold. So then you're down to essentially Washington, Jackson, and Mark Guiu.
and then they apparently link with David. Only if that
Mhm.
happens. David have been linked with Chelsea for the past 2 seasons now, but
I
it's
think
never
even
happened.
before that, I've got a feeling
It's
he was
never
linked
happened.
before even that.
I don't know, but it's all about time. So yeah, big up to big money, rich money, rich money maker. Then Dante said I will. Oh Dante, if you don't feel well, don't worry, Dante. Dante, I've had you on the show before, so I know if you really want to join, you will be part of us. CFC Dante said jump on, Richie Reach. Big up to DJ Sub. I haven't seen DJ Sub in a million years. DJ, I know why I haven't seen you. Yeah. DJ, I know why, but I hope everything is going on smoothly like you expected. So yeah, it's nice to see you, DJ. Yeah, your boys, yeah. Todd Bolly, Bearded Ekbali, Feliciano, they've signed. Then they are how do you call them? They are joke sporting directors. They've signed some new young players.
Oh,
What do you
don't get
think,
me
DJ?
started on sporting directors right now, please.
DJ, they've start new young players again, DJ. I know you're not a fan of it, but yeah, no experience. I know you don't mind bringing in young players, but you want some experience, isn't it? But they've signed a center back, experienced center back for you.
Sign
But
in.
yeah, they've signed one for you, but the rest are all young. What do you think, DJ? Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Anyway, let me see. Let me see what we have here. We have here. Okay. Euro group. No. This one is coming from Stephen put this one up there earlier on. It says, "Do not expect Chelsea to divert from their youth focused recruitment strategy anytime soon. Co-sporting director have been tested by owners to target
So,
the best. Has been taxed. Sorry, I said tested. Has been taxed by the owners to target the best young talent in the world. Chelsea goal is to reach a point at which their squad would never again be left short of elite talent in any
in
era.
any area. So,
So,
at right back, at
any
left
era,
back, at
yeah.
centre back, at defensive mid,
So
centre mid, attacker mid, wing, striker, all that.
So this is what Chelsea is doing. Strasbourg are signing all the left wing, and Chelsea are signing all the right
This
wing.
is the joke I made earlier.
So guys, put two and two together. If Strasbourg are signing the best talented left backs in the world, left wings in the world, Chelsea are also going in signing the best right wings in the world. So Rick put two and two in the
Yeah, this is what I said
So-
to you earlier. Essentially, because of an 18-year-old from, I think it's from Athletic Nacional, is meant to be signing for Strasbourg. He's 18 years old, and he's a left winger, whereas Chelsea have only really been signing young right wingers. So the joke I made to Nee, which is what he was basically explaining, is that in the future, Chelsea and Strasbourg, the two blue co-owned clubs, will just do player for player trade, basically swap. Oh, we'll give Strasbourg a right winger for a Strasbourg left winger
left
to
winger
Chelsea.
to Chelsea.
We all know that Todd Bowley wants a swap, although technically he is about to get that with the Aston Villa deal with Martson and Kellyman.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like the main thing, and this is why I don't hate it so much, provided we still buy experience. And this is what I always say, right? We still have to get experience. And I always say this, but I don't hate the fact that we sign young players because the plan is to get the best young players, right? And if they don't work out, you sell them for profit. If they do work out, you've got a star and you got him before any other club, which means you're not paying a massive fee for them.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I can't see I saw your
I
message.
think I listened to Fabregas discuss this a while some time ago. He said the best thing is what Chelsea are doing now. You grab these young talented players now before they become
a big name.
big name for everyone to go after. Who knew that Vinicius Junior was going to be that good? Real Madrid invested in Vinicius Junior a couple of years ago. Look at Rodrigo on the right hand side for Madrid. Has been a game changer for Madrid many games. He's been a game changer. He's affected games anytime he come up from the bench. It's the same thing Real Madrid did a couple years ago. Invested into young 16, 17-year-olds Vinicius Jr. They've done the same thing with Hendrick. Kylian Mbappe is already a big name. They did the same thing with Hendrick, and Hendrick will be. I think he'll be with. What's is this the
This
same thing
summer
with
they're joining
Estavio,
Real
right?
Madrid, isn't it?
It's the same thing with Estavio. Right now, it's
No,
choked.
Estavio/Estaval, however you want to pronounce it, is next summer.
Estavio, yeah, Estavio. Estavio is what
Yeah,
I
him
know.
and Kendry Baez both join next summer.
Yeah, but I'm saying Estavio plays the same thing with the same team in Brazil with
Oh, well, yeah, the Palmeiras.
Hendrick.
Yeah.
Same thing. But Hendrick will be with is it Palmeiras? Is it Palmeiras?
Yes, Palmeiras, yeah.
Palmeiras, yeah. So Hendrick will be in Palmeiras for another season because Real Madrid is choked right now. He won't get a place to play, and there's no room for him. So he will stay with Palmeiras for another season until things ease up from there, maybe because they still have Osulu, they still have is it Raheem Diaz? Raheem Diaz is still there.
Hossalu's leaving. I think I saw a thing about him going to Saudi.
Until we don't know yet, but they're trying to make room for him. So Osulu, if Osulu goes, then there will be room for Hendricks to join this season. So, but anyway, let's see what we have in the chat.
Wait, Hossalu's at Espanyol.
Yeah, Spanian, yeah.
He's at Espanyol, isn't he?
No, Osulu is with Real Madrid. Remember, he came out from the bench and scored the 2 goals.
I'm so confused by what Romano is saying.
Hosulu is the one that scored the 2 goals for Real
Okay,
Madrid.
so this is confusing, right? So I'm looking at what Romano said 4 hours ago, right? So Real Madrid are activating a buy option from Espanyol for Hosulu worth 1.5 million euros. Yeah.
Oh.
Real Madrid will then sell Hosulu to the Qatari side, Al whatever they're called. I'm not butchering that, for 1.5 million euros. So they're activating a buy clause of 1.5 million to buy him, to instantly sell him for 1.5 million to Qatar.
What's the sense in there?
I don't know. I really don't understand it.
The buyback clause is what? 1.5 million.
Yeah, so Real Madrid are buying him for 1.5 million,
buyback,
but they're instantly selling him for 1.5 million to the Qatar side.
Just sell him. Okay, Stevie G, I'll come back to you in a second. I want to love you forever in the building. Then another queen, 2 queens of my channel. Yes, big queen, 2 big queens. I want to 3 and Mrs. Rosie. Yeah, Rosie in the building. Big up to I want to love you forever. She said big up to everyone in the panel and to everyone in the chat. If you are new here, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Comment. So we can give you a shout out. Absolutely. Comment and we'll give you a shout out and it's all free. Big up to Rosie. Rosie said Real Madrid. Osulu Real Madrid. Absolutely. Smash the like and sub to the new channel. Subscribe to Nick's channel. Yes, the channel name is Blueclouds Media Sports Channel. And the show name is Football Minutes. So yeah, guys, if you're first time joining us on this platform, do not forget my name is Nee and my co-host Stephen G, future Chelsea coach. We are here. Fabrizio Romano said what? Atlanta are closing in on
Ben Godfrey from Everton.
Ben Godfrey. So I just have a notification from Fabrizio Romano. Yes, Ben Godfrey. I think that news has been surrounding for a while now, Stephen. For almost by a week now. Godfrey. Yeah, Godfrey news.
The last thing before this one I saw was that they had an offer on the table from another club which was closer to what they wanted to sell him for.
Yeah.
I think they were saying about they had an offer on the table of about 17 million. And then it just became more. So it's got to be more than 10 million euros that he goes for. because they made an offer of 10 million. It got rejected because there was an offer on the table from another team. I don't think we ever found out who that was. That was worth something like 17 million. So I presume this offer's now matching that.
Oh. So, guys, like I said, thank you very much for spending time with us. Anyone there that is joining us on the show today, I want to say thank you for your time. Rosie, I want you to love you forever. CFC Dante, Chelsea Perspective, Rich Money Maker, DJ South, everyone, the crew. Yes, I think I've mentioned each and every one. Then the Blue Teeth whole game. The man himself, thank you. Guys, thank you. Really appreciate it. Steven, take us through the poll. How many votes do we have on the poll today? And then where are we heading towards? What's the result?
13 votes on the poll. The question was, should Chelsea sign Alexander Isak for 100 million? 77% say yes, 23% say no.
Steven, there's a news on David Oyston. Chelsea
Oh,
contact
damn.
City. Give me that news. There's a news on David Oyston. Steven.
I've got it. I got
Give it to
you.
me.
I got your back.
All right, give it to me.
David Ornstein reporting exclusive. Chelsea make contact with Leicester City to express interest in signing Kieran Dewsbury-Hall. There's not yet a formal offer, but the 25-year-old midfielder would be keen to join Chelsea if he exits Leicester. He's seen as the perfect fit for style of play under head coach Enzo Maresca. Yeah, all due respect to David Ornstein, that's kind of obvious given he played for him last year, no? It's obvious that he'd be a fit for his style.
So, guys, if you're watching live, we have a breaking news coming from the man himself, a trusted journalist, David Ornstein, reporting the news that Chelsea Steven just read. So, yeah, breaking news. As today's David Ornstein. I'm not going to read it again because Steven just read it. Yeah, that would be a bad habit for me. Sometimes I do that. Apologize, guys. Apologize for that. So, yeah, Dewsbury Hall. I know he's a good player. But what? Chelsea contact Leicester City to express interest. How much is it? How much are they talking about? No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. So, breaking news there. Breaking news. Live on Blueclouds Media. It happens live whilst you're live, and I love it. Sometimes, most of the time, I've got lots of breaking news. Enzo Fernandez also breaking news
now to see what it says.
Yeah, when Enzo Fernandez signed for Chelsea, I was right here when that news got broken.
Yeah, because it was deadline day.
Deadline day, and I was very, very happy with that. Chelsea said, keep liking the video, people. Keep liking it. Guys, what are you waiting for? Keep liking the video. Let's get to 100 likes today. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Let's go get all the people from Saudi Arabia, Africa, America. Let's get on the channel. 100 likes, we can do it. Why can't we? Yes, everything is possible. I told you Coachella about the Dewsbury St. Gallagher the other way, according to CFC Dante. So yeah,
wait, don't Leicester need to sell for PSR rules as well?
Yeah.
I think I know where this is going.
Guys, news is right there. We are discussing it. 12 of us watching live, including all our legends and queens. I want to love you forever. And Rosie. Yes, it goes smooth like Rosie. Rosie, thank you very much. Guys, if you like baking, you like style, lifestyle, stuff like that, you can check my sister Rosie's channel. She does some cool stuff and you'll love it. Yeah, you'll love it. So, yeah, we are disclosing. We're about to close the show and giving out some more inside news on Dewsbury Hall, Chelsea. Yes, when David Ornstein speaks, I take it like it's done. It's a done deal. But this is an express.
No, but he has said there's no formal offer.
I know, Steven. I know. But I'm saying when Ornstein speaks, he holds a lot of value. Not Fabrizio, who is tapping from people. Fabrizio Romano. Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Romano tweet in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's about to do it. Don't worry. You get Romano do it right.
He's probably typing it up as we speak.
Dewsbury Hill is the guy. Yeah, I'll save it. All right, Steven. I think we're gonna wrap up, right? We're gonna wrap up and we'll be right back. Guys, if you're interested in Euro competition, yeah, we'll be doing something on Euro. And Euro 2024, we'll be having some updates. We did a whole group stages. Now we're gonna review it, just like Steven said. those teams that we said we're going to be promoted, or they'll be making it through the group stages. We'll be going through all our lists and see who had it right and who had it wrong, and also the surprises in the groups, and then how the run of 16 is going to pan out. So these are things that we'll be discussing on the show in a couple hours time. Yeah, we'll be.
Do you want to make it more interesting, that bit? How about for every position we got correct on our prediction, we give it ourselves a point so we can see who got more points from their guesses?
No, I want $1,000 each.
Bro said $1,000.
I want $1,000. All right, yeah, we'll give ourselves a point. So 3 points each. Make it.
And then we could do the same for round of 16, and then later on the quarters and the semi-final, and then final, and then we can see where we were total.
Yeah, don't believe that Drisbury is a very technical sound player, great all-round, suit perfect in his opinion. I keep saying he need to move Gallagher to different club. That's what you agree with him, Steven? You agree with Dante
about which bit?
He believed he have to move Gallagher on to different and bring in Drisbury Hall. I mean, this second coming. Drisbury Hall have been with Leicester City last season. He was there when they got.
He was there before last season.
Yeah, I mean, he was there. Last season they were in the Championship. I was talking. He was with Leicester City in the Premier League.
I think, if I remember rightly, I said I would have took him last summer, but at this point, right, the way I'm looking at it is we're so stacked on midfielders, which means now we got to figure out who's going, which is why I said, as far as I'm aware, I think Leicester have to sell for profit sustainability rules, right? Which is why I was saying about, how we're helping out Villa by doing separate deals. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something involving one or two Chelsea midfielders to Leicester in return for Dewsbury Hall. Because then you create the space at Chelsea by getting rid of two midfielders.
I mean,
you also bring someone else in.
I wasn't surprised hearing this news, because Dewsbury, definitely every manager that comes to a football club, he bring at least one or two players that understand, or maybe are the key players that understand his philosophy and style of football. So this move makes sense. And I know some of the fan base are going to say, "Oh, what now? Chelsea are bringing in Championship player," just like they said it was the Chelsea are bringing in Championship manager. And I was like, "What is a Championship manager? That doesn't make sense. A manager is a manager. He's managing the Championship. Doesn't make him a Championship manager." So I don't get it sometimes, but anyway, not sure, but Steven. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just laughing at something that somebody sent in reply to it. So somebody said, "I saw Ornstein exclusive," followed by replies of WTF, F off, and no. So they were just like, obviously because they hadn't had Discord open, right? They saw someone tweet, and you get like a preview. It was like the Ornstein tweet preview. Yeah. And then they just saw people saying stuff like F off, no, why are we doing this? Like all these comments. And they didn't know what was going on. But I just loaded it up because it's so rare that you see something like that.
Yeah.
It's like so rare that when Ornstein says something, people are having like a meltdown about it. But no, I think we've touched on everything. All I'm going to say before we finish up this one and we're back later is, obviously, we've both touched on it. We're back later doing a Euro stream for anyone who's interested. We're going to look at what our predictions were. We're going to look at anyone who surprised us. We're going to look at the history that Ukraine made, not the history that you want to make, but we'll go into that deeper later.
Yeah, another topping sauce is coming in here. And another tapping source, what's his name? Ben Jacob. He's also
the other thing I will say is that anyone who's watching on X, please come over to YouTube.
Shaku is here.
Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Shaku Sheku, my guy. You want to give him a shout out before you go, Steven?
Bro's trying to get me to butcher people's names. I ain't doing this.
You can do it. You can do it. All right, big up to my man, like Sheku, big up to you. Says good evening, bro. Good evening to you, your brother. My brother Sheku, big up to you. Rich Money Maker said Enzo isn't happy with him not playing for the Olympics. Enzo.
But then I'm pretty sure he also understands the club's position, right? Because he said that from what I remember reading, basically he said he had an agreement with Pochettino and stuff like that, but now he isn't, so it's kind of like the situation on it. But I think he understands it because he says he hopes to play in it in the future. Realistically, I think he gets it because when you look at it, right, if we'd kept the same manager, he would have been going, right? But also think about it from the club perspective of you're coming off of an injury, You're playing in the Copa America already. If you then played in the Olympics, you return to the club 1 week before the Premier League starts under a new manager, which means you have to learn new tactics, so you will be behind everyone else. It just does not make sense for the club to allow it. If we'd kept Pochettino, then arguably, yes, I still would have thought it'd be stupid on the club side because he's coming off of a surgery. Yeah? But it would have made more sense because you're not playing catch-up on the tactics.
Wow. Chelsea, my brother sent me this Chelsea perspective. Thank you very much. He said Dewsbury Hall is believed to be keen on only a move to Chelsea if he is to leave his boyhood.
Yeah, that's from the Ornstein stuff.
Yeah, Dodges also tweeted that. Thank you very much, Chelsea perspective.
Yeah, because he aggregated.
Oh yeah. I think I didn't even see that was in the comment. I wasn't paying attention to it. But thank you very much. My rich money maker said, please don't go anywhere. According to him, Sheku said, great show. Rich money maker said, great show as always. Legends. Thank you very much, my brother. You also the legend. You make this show possible. Without you guys, Chelsea perspective, Dante, Sheku, you guys all coming on. Rosie, I want to love you forever. And without you guys, this show wouldn't be here. You know, it's not that easy when you're talking and no one's watching. But at least you got someone that are watching and not just watching and listening. They're contributing in the comment section, and that is even nice. You know, it's not. And you need people with soul, people with really soul to do this. So, Rich Money Maker said, everyone hit the like, and it takes just a second. Just take a second. Let's see where we are with the likes, Steven. Where are we? Where are we with the likes, Steven? Then we can go on with Dewsbury Hall. Probably we'll come back tomorrow and talk about Dewsbury Hall. He'll be on our thumbnail for tomorrow. Anyway, I'll get more information. But thanks each and every one of you, wherever you're watching us from, Twitter, X, or YouTube, Facebook. Thank you. I always say, Lea Desperandos, hang on to hope. I'm not closing yet. I'm not closing yet. I always say, Lea Desperandos, and hang on to hope. Mañana is what they say. Au revoir. Au revoir. French you say au revoir. The French you say. The Spaniard will say mañana, which is tomorrow. French you say bye bye. Au revoir. Then the Englishman will say bye for now. We're gonna draw our curtains. Like I said, we'll end the show with Dewsbury Hall, latest update. We'll bring into our show tomorrow as we discuss it. But yeah, we'll still be back live again in a couple hours. So guys, tune in if you want to be part of our Euro show tomorrow. Tonight, couple hours time, we'll be back again. And I'll say, Lea Desperandos, Steven G.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys again. Thank you all for being part of the show. Bye for now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.